Okay, so this seems as good of a time as ever to let you know how things are going to work around here from now on. First things first, you need to understand that all you are is a pretty face and nothing more. And no, this isn't just me talking. I know my brother feels the exact same way about you. All you need to do is get yourself all dolled up, stand next to Brad, and shut your mouth. What the... Colleen? What has gotten into you? Why are you talking to me like this all of a sudden? Uh-oh, is it just because you're still upset that I'm marrying your brother? Look, Colleen, I know you love your brother a lot, and you're jealous because you feel like I'm taking him away from you, but you're not kids anymore, okay? What? Oh, get over yourself, you frickin' narcissist. Me and my brother are real family. There's not a thing in the world that could tear us apart from each other. You, however, are not even married to him yet, so you'd better be really careful how you talk to me. You got that? Even after you marry Brad, all he has to do is divorce you, and any connection the two of you once had will be gone. But he can't divorce me. I'm his sister. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But what I really don't get is why you're sending me all these nasty messages like this. I just thought that you should know where you rank around here before the wedding. When you marry my brother, you're marrying into this family. You know what that means. It means that it's our way or the highway. You're getting the expression wrong and ruining the impact because of it. If you say our instead of my, it doesn't rhyme anymore. Shut up! That's besides the point, and you know what I mean. You're leaving your family and joining ours, so you're gonna have to put some distance between you and your old family. I know you must have all sorts of ideas in your head about how to best raise a child, but you can forget about all of that. Any children you have will bear our family name, so we decide how you raise them. Tell your parents to butt out, okay? What? Brad and I have never discussed any such thing. And I can't imagine that your parents are the type of people who would even want an arrangement like that. They've always seemed like perfectly decent people all the times I've spoken with them. Those two are such weaklings, honestly. They don't know anything about how to stand up for themselves, and that's why they always get pushed around. And it's also why I'm the one who has to keep this family in line. I'm the enforcer around here, so whatever I say goes. No complaints, got it? I was wondering what they meant when they said you had a strong personality, and now it makes perfect sense. Look, Colleen, you love your family. I get it. But you'll have to understand that I won't just sit back and let you determine the terms of my marriage to me the day before my wedding. Not to mention, I didn't think I'd have to come out and say this so directly, but I am marrying your brother, Colleen, not you. How our marriage will function is something for me and Brad to decide, and we won't be taking orders from anyone. Not from you, not from our parents, not from our friends. So I'm sorry, Colleen, but I have to go now. I need to get ready for tomorrow. Not so fast, we're not done yet. Not until I'm sure you understand how this family functions. There are rules to follow in this family, Naomi. And if you don't like it, then the only choice you have is to break up with my brother. Did you not hear me just now? The wedding is tomorrow, Colleen. If this really was so serious, you should have brought it up with me sooner. I'll tell you what, I'll talk with Brad about this later on tonight if I have time, but I don't want you to get your hopes up. I will not, I repeat, will not accept any outside interference in our relationship. Like you have a choice. This is exactly what makes you a narcissist. You think that your opinions are more important than the rules of the family that you're marrying into. If you really want to have this discussion, let's have it in person, not via text. Now, I mean at this time, I have to go. Our wedding is tomorrow morning, and I have a lot to do. I don't have time to cater to your tyrannical fantasies. I'll see you tomorrow. Surprise! I'm super good at surprises, aren't I? You never expected I would push you down the stairs an hour before the wedding started. Oh yeah, and there was even a surprise for me, too. I only ever wanted to give you a decent bruise to make you see what happens if you talk back to me. But you actually broke your leg? I had no idea that was going to happen. Are you going through menopause or something? Like, do you have whatever that thing is called? Oh well, look at it this way. That cast you have on your leg matches your wedding dress perfectly. You'll still be able to go through the ceremony in your wheelchair, so no hard feelings. The wedding is off, you moron. Uh-oh, somebody's angry. Tell your nurses to give you another few shots of morphine and get back here, okay? What the hell is wrong with you and your family? Honestly, even Brad is defending you. Well, I don't have to take this. Screw you and your entire family. This wedding is not happening. Oh, come on. You're being way overdramatic. So you got a hairline fracture in your leg. Big deal. Are you really willing to abandon Brad over a measly broken leg? You must not have loved him very much. Why were you even getting married? I loved him right up until I learned he was the kind of man who would back up his devious little sister over his own fiancé. Frankly, I'm glad this happened before I married him. You just saved me a lot of time and money on hiring a divorce attorney. How can you blame him? I'm way cuter than you. From Brad's point of view, all I did was throw an adorable little temper tantrum. I bet he likes me even more now. Keep on talking, Colleen. Have all the fun you can while you still have the chance. I bet that smug little smile is going to disappear from that adorable face pretty damn quick once the police show up. What? The police? I called the cops on you, and yes, I am pressing charges. You're kidding. What for? You are completely overreacting. We're gonna be family starting today. Is this how you want to start off our relationship? If you get the groom's little sister arrested during the wedding, everyone in my family is gonna think you're a psycho. If that's true, then it just goes to show what a dumpster fire your family is. I mean, the very fact that this family produced a monster like you is enough to make you all certifiably insane. But if they actually think that I'm the one in the wrong here, then they're beyond insane and are just plain evil. You are so mad. What's your problem? You get up on the wrong side of the hospital bed? There's nothing stopping you from going through with the wedding. You've got a cast and a wheelchair, don't you? Apparently, I didn't make myself clear, so let's try again. I have no intention of spending the rest of my life with your brother any longer. I would sooner throw myself directly into the deepest bowels of hell than have to deal with your family. I am currently in the hospital and dealing with intense pain. And now the person who put me here for the dumbest, most selfish reason imaginable is messaging me and telling me that I should go forward with getting married to the man who's defending her. Like I said, you've got no reason not to stick to the original schedule. If the morphine isn't enough, you can always get some better stuff from someone in a dark alley downtown. Why are you so desperate to make this wedding happen? You are the one who ruined it, Colleen. Well, guess what? You finally got your wish. This evil succubus is no longer going to steal your boyfriend, brother, away from you. You should be happy. Well, I am pretty happy about that. But the whole you calling the cops on me is another story. That's going a step too far, don't you think? How? Explain to me how I'm going too far. Oh, and just so you know, I'm also going to sue you for the cancellation fees for the wedding and pain and suffering. So you're going to be on the hook for all of that, but I'll bet it's worth it for you to have your brother back, right? What? Wait a minute, back up. You want me to pay for the wedding? I can't do that. Whether you can or can't isn't important. What's important is you suffering the consequences of your own actions. You will pay for it. How you pay for it is for you to worry about. Hey, let's calm down for a bit, okay? All I did was surprise you with a little push down the stairs. I just wanted you to understand that you can't talk back to me like you did last night. There's nothing to go on some crazy personal vendetta over. Let me remind you that I am currently laid up in a hospital bed with an IV feeding me a constant supply of painkillers because of you. The drugs will only go so far in keeping me calm if you're going to keep talking like that. What do you mean I can't talk back to you? Who the hell do you think you are? You are nothing but the former groom-to-be's sister, and you pushed me down the stairs for that? You could have killed me. I wasn't trying to kill you, though. So what was your plan then? Make me go through the wedding with a massive bruise where no one could see it? Did you want to give me a massive white bandage on my head to go with my white dress? You should be on your knees this instant thanking God that all that happened to me was a broken leg. But you're fine, though. Fine? Is this fine to you? Fine isn't a broken leg. That's going to take weeks, if not months, to heal. Even after it heals, I'm probably going to have to go through physical therapy for at least another few months on top of that in order to get back to normal. And probably some ordinary therapy on top of that to deal with the emotional damage you caused me. You are going to pay for all of that. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. So can we just let bygones be bygones? We're going to be sisters after today, you know. Wake up, Colleen. We are never going to be sisters because I am not marrying your brother anymore. I hope you're ready for the consequences of destroying your brother's future, too. I'm not the only one who's getting screwed by you today. Wait, Naomi, please, can't we talk about this? I think if you took a minute to hear me out, you would come to understand my side of things. You are not in any position to be asking me to understand anything. I don't care about what your side of things is. Nothing you could possibly say to me would change a single thing for you. You didn't just throw a wrench into me and Brad's future today. Soon enough, you're going to realize that the biggest victim of yours today is you. What do you mean? Huh? Hold on, I got a message from my brother. Wait, this is a lot of messages. What the? Brad's angry at me? What's going on? Apparently your dad is lending my dad's company a bunch of money? What is that all about? Wait, he was gonna lend my dad money, but now he's not anymore? That's right. Didn't you know? Your dad's company has been on a downward spiral lately. Since me and Brad were engaged to be married, my dad was planning on helping your dad out. He was going to lend him a bunch of money and even some of our corporate consultants to help your dad restructure his company. But that's all gone up in smoke now. But I didn't know about any of that. I mean, I kind of got the sense that you came from a pretty wealthy family. But the whole thing between our dads and their companies, my dad never told me anything about that. And why would he go out of his way to explain the intricate workings of his company to you? You're such a blithering idiot, you probably don't even know the first thing about running a company. If anything, I bet he deliberately avoided keeping you informed on his business. Considering how much you try to control your family members' personal lives, you'd no doubt try to insert yourself into his business too. His company was doing poorly enough already without a moron like yourself steering it further and further towards bankruptcy. Okay, hold on, give me a second here. This is a lot to take in. So, basically, if I'm understanding this correctly, if you don't marry Brad, then our family is in big trouble. Do I have that right? Wow, I'm impressed that you were actually able to grasp the situation. Congratulations on finally realizing just how screwed you are. Thanks to your grotesque stupidity, your family is about to suffer a crippling financial blow. You should have just gotten yourself all dolled up, sat down in the chapel, and shut your mouth. But since you were too stupid to do that, instead of your own comfortable bed, tonight you're gonna be sleeping in a police station holding cell. I hope you can sleep well with all the drunks and vandals around you.
Good morning, Naomi. How are you feeling today? I can't imagine you're doing very well considering the sore day you had yesterday.
Hey, Dad. Nah, I'm fine. Well, as fine as I can be, anyway. I'm sorry about yesterday. You ended up getting roped into my personal affairs. But seriously, Dad, the way you moved so quickly to take care of everything, that was super cool. That was basically the only thing that helped me keep my wits about me yesterday.
I did nothing different than any father in my position would do for his daughter. Honestly, though, what is wrong with that boy? Man's wife is his number one priority, the person he supports over any other person in the entire world. But Brad chose to back up his narcissistic nightmare of a little sister over you, his fiancé. All I can say is that I can definitely see the sibling resemblance in both looks and personality. I hope that now both gained a better understanding of precisely where they rank in this world.
Oh, I'm sure they have, Dad. The police came right over to the venue to pick Colleen up, and Brad is absolutely devastated over losing me. And what about their dad? What's going on with him right now?
That old fool has learned his lesson as well. He's let his daughter have basically free reign to do whatever she pleases up until now. I suppose he felt that dealing for mischief was less trouble than disciplining her. She's gone too far this time around, so he definitely realizes that his parenting strategy was a miserable failure. I contacted my office about the whole affair. They're working on officially rescinding the loan offer I made him.
Wow, you do work fast.
How do you think I got to be CEO? Anyway, with this, that whole family is finished.
You can say that again. You idiot! What were you thinking? You actually came to my hospital to get a second shot at pushing me down the stairs, but then you slipped and fell down the stairs yourself? So, how's the broken leg feeling, Colleen? This is all your fault. Everything! Thanks to you, my parents kicked me out of the house. My brother hates me and never wants to speak to me again. And now I have to get a job so I can pay off all the money I have to pay you thanks to your stupid lawsuit. You did this to me. It was you. After all this time, you're still blaming me. To be honest, I kind of expected that. And what's this? You have to get a job? Oh no, that's terrible. Heaven forbid you actually have to work for a living like everyone else. Stop mocking me! You stole everything from me! It was bad enough that you tried to steal Brad away from me, but you didn't even follow through on that! No, you went and dumped him on his wedding day, and thanks to that, my whole family hates me now! Man, I can't imagine how spoiled you must have been until now to be able to say that sort of thing with a straight face. I had a boyfriend, too! He was super handsome and had a great job making a ton of money. He was gonna propose to me any day now, too. But then he heard that I got arrested, so now he wants to break up with me. And then there's my worthless parents. Up until now, I've always been able to count on my dad to pay for everything I needed. But now, not only is he kicking me out of the house, but he's not even giving me any money to get myself situated. I thought I was gonna go straight from being treated like a princess in my parents' house to being treated like a princess in my boyfriend's house. My parents, my boyfriend, even my brother all blocked my phone number. They won't talk to me. Why did you do this to me, Naomi? Why did you take everything from me? What did I ever do to you? Besides pushing me down the stairs? Everything that happened to you these last few days is the product of your own decisions. I didn't take anything from you, Colleen. I mean, why would I want to take anything of yours? I don't need your brother or your boyfriend. It's like you said. I have a pretty face. I'll find a new man eventually. I don't need your parents either. My dad's company is a roaring success, unlike your dad's, and my own company is doing pretty well too. What? You have your own company? Yep, and I have your brother to thank for it. I've been sitting on a number of business ideas for a while now, but I just never found the right timing to pull the trigger. I was doing fine for myself in my old job, and your brother had just started a company of his own. I ran the risk of either having both of our companies fail simultaneously, or only one of us being successful. That might cause resentment between us, and I wouldn't want that. But since I'm not getting married anymore, and I have a lot of free time in the hospital, I decided to finally make my move. So honestly, I should be thanking you for giving me the push I needed to start living my best life. That's not fair! Why does everything go so well for you? Nothing's going well for me at all. You want to know why? I'll tell you. It's because you're a bad person and dumb. That's an awful combination. If you were just one or the other, you might be able to make things work out. Good dumb people and bad smart people can both be successful with a bit of hard work, but bad and dumb? You've got no chance. So if you want things to start getting better for you, you had better fix at least one of those. I am here in misery, and you are mocking me? Don't forget that I fell down the stairs because of you. I'm gonna sue you for pain and suffering. Go ahead and sue me. You fell down the stairs while you were trying to push me. Do you think any judge or jury in the country is going to side with you over me? You'd just be wasting time and money to be laughed out of court. You know, there's one other thing I've learned recently. Being close to you is bad for both my physical and emotional health. Since I can run my company remotely, I think I might take this opportunity to move somewhere with nicer weather and less you. Don't you dare! You're not gonna run away from me! You can't go and live in paradise while I'm stuck in this hospital! You're like one of those people who will go to a restaurant and intentionally walk toward a "caution wet floor" sign. Then when you slip and fall, you'll start screaming and crying for the manager. Like, you should have made the sign easier to see! You owe me a free meal! I saw people like you all the time back when I worked at an ice cream shop back in college. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Haven't you said enough? No, I think I need to get a few more things off my chest. Like, seriously, Colleen, what were you thinking? You had it all. A wealthy family, generous parents, a loving brother, a dependable boyfriend. And you went and threw that all away just because you didn't like the fact that I was marrying your brother? How stupid can you be? You just couldn't be satisfied with having things 99% the way you want them. You had to go for that last 1%. And because of that, you now have 0% of what you want. And it's all your fault. I will never forgive you. I'm gonna get my revenge on you, I swear. I'll take back all the happiness that you stole from me. No, you won't. Because as soon as I'm done here, I am blocking your number and will never see you again. I hope that someday you'll learn to recognize and be content with the blessings you've been given in life, but I doubt it. After all I'd seen from Colleen, I thought that there was nothing she could do that would surprise me anymore. But I was wrong. She sent a handwritten letter of apology to me. She told me that she had sent similar letters to her parents and brother expressing deep regret for what she's done. Apparently, she's working full-time while attending night classes in order to get a job that she can support herself with. It's too bad that she had to lose everything in order to turn her life around like this, but in any case, I'm happy for her and wish her the best.